Yoruba self-determination movement, writes President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, seeks peaceful exit from Nigeria. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in for this headline we brought for you this morning. And the headline for today says Yoruba self-determination movement, writes President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, seeks peaceful exit from Nigeria. In Ibadan, a group of Yoruba self-determination movement, which said it is leading the Yoruba self-determination struggle for the Yoruba sovereign state separate from Nigeria, have sent an open letter to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on its demand to pull Yoruba out of the present Nigeria through peaceful negotiations. The group, in a letter made available to journalists on Sunday, an address to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu dated April 17, 2024, and signed by Professor Banji Akintoye, national leader of Yoruba self-determination movement. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, leader of the Yoruba National Defense, and Otunba Ola Ademola, vice chairman of Yoruba self-determination movement, said, "We have the honor to send to you, Your Excellency, this important letter on behalf of many millions of Yoruba people at home, in Yoruba land, in Nigeria, and the Yoruba diaspora in amongst all countries among the world. We send this letter most respectfully to Your Excellency as a follow-up of our earlier letter dated August 6, 2022, which we delivered to your predecessor, President Muhammadu Buhari, in his exalted position then as President of Nigeria. Citing reason for its planned withdrawal from Nigeria, the Yoruba self-determination movement said since 2015, the Fulani has been killing widely among the other peoples of Nigeria, including us, Yoruba, destroying farms, villages, and other assets, kidnapping men, women, and children, extorting large amounts of money as ransom from friends and family of the kidnapped, and repeatedly asserting their intentions to seize the homelands for the indigenous people of Nigeria for the purpose of turning all into a Fulani's homeland. In the Middle Belt, horrendous blood letting is going on. Very many families have been forced to internally displaced people's camps, and many of their villages has been seized by Fulanis and remains as Fulani villages in our Yoruba homeland. Our people are resisting somewhat better, but the Fulani attacks and killings and kidnapping are unrelenting and are coming daily, leading to horrifying instability and forcing most of our farmers to abandon farming altogether, thereby dooming Yoruba people to years of famine. According to an unofficial estimate, the Fulani have killed as many as 29,000 Yoruba people in the years since 2015. All these actions by the Fulani are, to us Yoruba, a sufficient reason for us seeking to separate our Yoruba nation from Nigeria. Most of us Yoruba have no confidence in the restructuring that some of our most respected Yoruba leaders, such as our fathers, is our highly exalted Afenifere, are advocating, and our reason is that we know that restructuring cannot help the Fulani murderers away from our homeland, since after restructuring the Fulani would still be Nigerian like us and would still have full citizen right to come in large numbers and with weapons and intent to kill and destroy and seize lands to our homeland. Their spokesperson have said again and again, saying that unambiguously that their Fulani, they say their spokesperson said again that their Fulani nation have prepared all its citizens to fight the current war of subjection and land seizure for decades and even centuries to come. We Yoruba must not underestimate the Fulani. We must not condemn our people to Fulani killings, destruction, raping, kidnapping, and extortion of ransom for decades or for centuries to come. Our Yoruba nation may not survive such prolonged battering. Mr. President, another crucial matter is that bring before your excel we Yoruba we bring another crucial matter that we must bring before your excellency is a horrific and seriously disturbing character of the attitude and the utterly disrespectful approach of one of the nations of Nigeria, namely the Fulani nations of the federal government, is a scarcity, integrity, and dignity of the Nigerian state and the public order. Your Excellency, since your in integration as President of Nigeria in May 2023, the Fulani have stepped into such a higher level of national devastation as to add mightily to our reasons for seeking to separate our Yoruba nation from Nigeria. We ask you to witness Your Excellency to the two declaration of war by the Fulani against the President and the federal government of Nigeria and against the entire Nigerian policy. First, Fulani Declaration of War, January 24, 2024. In this first declaration, the Fulani demand immediate release of the leader Mayeti Allah Bello Budejo, who was arrested for illegally creating an armed Fulani force which he intended to deploy to all states of Nigeria. The Fulani Declaration commands that we hereby reiterate our demands for the release of Bello Budejo. We hereby give 72 hours notice. Failure to release him, the Nigerian government will hear from us. And that is not all, but what you can see under this headline we go for you this morning. And what this headline is trying to tell us is that the people of the Yoruba land, the people of the Yoruba activists, are telling the federal government saying that let us just live peacefully on peaceful negotiations, saying that we will live peacefully with no force for fights, saying that the Fulanis have killed a lot of them. They are suffering in Nigerians. They are suffering in Nigeria. The Fulanis have killed thousands of them. They even recorded the Fulani killing up to 25,000 Yoruba since 2015. Destroyed their farmlands, kidnapped a lot of them, and requested for a high amount of ransom, saying that they can't take this no more, that they want to leave the Nigerian as a whole and form their own country. They wrote this letter, everything stated here, to give the federal government, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and his fellow politicians, saying that see, we do not want to be part of the Nigerian again. We want to be the Republic of the Yoruba, and we are ready to live peacefully without any form of force and negotiation. That is why we are writing this letter to you, and we have written this letter to the person who you took power from, that is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, saying the same thing. But now we are ready to take action, and we do not want to use the power of force to take it. So that's why they wrote all this to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have not made any response concerning this letter that the Yoruba people sent before him. Or what do you think the president will react to it? I want you to share your thoughts in the comment section concerning this matter, and don't forget to leave a like.